I'm hoping somebody can help me troubleshoot where a short fault is. So I finished doing my shelf and I'm waiting on some other parts, so I was putting everything back together. I had all of the electrical connections out. So I put them all back together, and in this process I redid this motor. So I took it apart, I cleaned it up, I fixed that yellow wire you see. That was completely frayed. So I replaced that wire and I soldered in that connection. I'll get over here. Hopefully it's easy to view. So if I turn that. So I soldered that in. Took the old one out and soldered this new one in. And otherwise I just cleaned up everything and lubed the connections, put it back together, painted the outside, cleaned all the grease off, new securing hardware. And that was a bear to get that rod to go back in and snake all the way back across. But I finally did, so I'm trying not to remove that if I don't have to. So in the process on the fuse bus, I took out all 4 wires and identified where each wire goes. And then one by one, started loading them back up. So brake switch, no problem, fuse didn't blow. Hooked the wire or this back up, fuse blew immediately when I turned on my ignition because it was blowing immediately when everything was hooked up. So that's my problem, and there's a short in there, and I don't see where the short is. I mean, there's 2 connections there and a ground. So obviously there's continuity between these 2. But I'm not sure where the fault is. So let me see if I can hook this up. And so there's continuity between the positive and the negative. Ah, crap, it fell off. You know, I'm not an electrician, so I was basically troubleshooting with a guide Barney had put together to try to isolate faults. So I know it's in the motor. I'm just not sure how to troubleshoot it more to figure out where it's shorting. So if anybody knows and has some suggestions, if you could let me know. Thanks.